What's good with y'all YouTube? It's MK Official, and I'm here with another video. I'm gonna be talking about how you can, start your own business and the steps that I took in order to start mine. As y'all seen, I have a watch brand called Priceless Dials, and I've had many other brands in the past that, I've tried. I failed through them, right? But I've learned a lot through it, right? So get your notebooks, because it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna just talk about the steps that I've taken through it. So, step one, when you want to start your business, is knowing what you want to do. Okay, if you know exactly what you want to do, right, figure out the business venture you want to do. What I'd recommend is doing things you enjoy, right? If you want to start a business and you're doing something that you don't have any interest in, it'll be very hard months down the road when what I'm saying, it's you just don't have any interest in it. So like if you're a dude and you're trying to start a makeup brand and you don't even like makeup, it just doesn't make any sense. For me, why this watch brand works so well is because I'm saying I like watches, right? So and I like making money, so it worked out. So step one is knowing exactly what you want to do and what I'm saying, running it up, right? And then step two is figuring out the name, right? It's a big one. Naming is a big one, right? It has to be, I'm saying, has to appeal to people, right? So for my brand, when I started Pressless Dials, right, there was other ones I had, right? My first one was Timeless Dials. I wanted to choose Timeless Dials, right? I was taking a shit and I was looking at a broken watch and I was thinking, I'm saying Timeless Dials, it just sounded good, right? Sounded professional and all that. But then I searched it up on Google and then it was already a brand. So that's a big thing too, is when you find out a name before you start creating everything around that name, look around on social media and see if I'm saying, it's not already taken, because you can't just take a brand name and expect that you're gonna get the first up on the fucking Google sites or whatever it may be, because you can actually get sued for that. So I'm saying finding out what you want to do and then finding out a name that works. So when I thought about Priceless Dials, right, I searched it up on Google. I didn't see anything, and then Instagram, I also didn't see anything. So I was like, all right, and that was the one that I chose. So after you figure out the name and what I'm saying, what you want to do, your next step is creating the logo for that, right? Logo is very important also, right? You want, what I'm saying, either some vibrant or some professional. And good apps that I'd recommend for logo creation is like Canva. Canva's a really good one. Canva has done me very well. I think I've created over seven to 10 business logos through YouTube channels, through my fitness brand. I thought my room was fucking haunted at first, bro. It was just my other phone notifications going off. So right, so step three, like I said, is creating your logo. Good logos, Canva. You know what I'm saying? You have to go in the logo section. When you hit create, um, there will be a bunch of different things, and just type in logo. Because if you're trying to create it, and you choose some random thing, then it will not end up fitting in your logo profile picture, and you'll have to make it all up again. And if you're not creative with it, if you can't be, if you know what I'm saying, you're not creative, or if it's just hard and you want something a lot better, you can also use AI apps. I've used ChatGPT before to try to make logos, and they're awful, so I won't even waste your time. But a good one is Grok AI, Grok AI, the one that Elon created. Fuck that, bro. If y'all have watched the Memphis documentaries on that whole thing, you realize how fucked up all that is. Yeah, it's awful. I don't even want to get into that, but um, there's an Imagine section. I think it's a great AI tool. I will say for I'm saying for AI videos, AI pictures, but for chat wise, like if you want to ask it something, bro, do not. You'll get fucking paragraphs of bullshit. What I do recommend, if you're gonna go that route, use ChatGPT for that. But for logo creation and picture creation, I definitely recommend Grok AI. I think that's probably one of the best ones right now for that type of stuff. And then what I yeah, I'd recommend that. And because when you create your logo through that, you can also, say you type in what you want, and then you can scroll through a ton of the logos they create. You tap on the one you like, and you can also scroll and see what options they have through that. So it's a great one, I'd say. So after you found out what you want to do, right? Got your name for it, making sure that it's not taken or anything else by anyone else. Because, like I said, you want to have yours popping up before someone else's. So, and you don't want to get sued for, saying trying to start a business. And then creating your logo using Canva or Grok AI. I'd recommend you trying Canva first because it's a lot of fun when you can, make your own logos. I've made a lot of logos through my stuff, but I did use the AI app for my brand Priceless Styles just because I wanted something a lot more professional since it was a watch brand. Um, and I was not going to pay for a premium Canva. So the next thing, right, is either creating your social media pages around that or creating your website. So for me, when I had my Timeless Styles, I already had a website made. Well, not really websites, but like selling pages, I'm saying. So you can either have those up first or the or your social media pages. But either way, for social media, what I'd recommend when you're marketing your stuff, right? Let's say, for example, you're marketing your watches, right? I'm only using this because it's what I do. Using apps like YouTube, right? YouTube Shorts is a big one. You can get so many views off of literally nothing. I recommend YouTube Shorts over TikTok all day. It's weird because the algorithms are so different. So if I get something that hits on TikTok, it would not hit on YouTube. Just like how if something hits on YouTube, it will not hit on TikTok. But what I will recommend and what I will say is I've had more stuff hit on YouTube and with a lot more views than I have on TikTok. And on YouTube too, you can have like a whole range of ages on there. So, what I'm saying? You can have old adults, like my parents even use that. And it's a lot easier too. But when you're creating your videos, right, through your marketing, whatever it may be, right, if I'm showing a watch, right, then I'm taking a video of, I'll send a watch, and then I'll just post it to YouTube Shorts, and I'll post it to TikTok, and I'll post it to Instagram Reels, and then also Facebook Reels. With Instagram, it's a lot harder. Instagram is a whole different ballgame. I have not been able to figure out Instagram's whole algorithm thing yet, or like how it works, because Instagram is just not it, in my opinion. I'll still post on there, but if that's what your main route is, I won't even waste your time. I would say YouTube, TikTok, and then Facebook and Instagram. But do all four of them, of course, if you want to maximize sales and whatever you're doing. The biggest thing is a lot of people think their businesses don't work, but in reality, you're just not marketing it. And that's happened to me with my fitness store in the past, but I also paid a mentor that was supposed to do my ads and shit, and he never did. Put me $900 deep. And it's times like that, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I'm saying, you think it's all lost, but no, like, you'll always come back. That's kind of how it is. So, using those and posting daily on them and whatever you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to do, and then you can create your website. But I'd probably recommend creating a website before that if you are selling stuff. That way, you know what I'm saying, you can have your sale page up and then create your marketing, and then be getting sales through that. Like, I was already making over, how much money have I already made this month? Not too much, probably over $600 just in straight profit, and probably it was probably like in 2 or 3 weeks, um, which isn't bad. Like, and no, I'm saying that's only the start. I got dreams of scaling this brand to over 10 grand a month within 6 months is my goal. So it's all about having those goals too, right? You can't think too big at the start. Well, you definitely can, but like when I had my fitness store, and I wanted to quit my job all the way in April because I thought I was gonna make over just a crazy amount of money. Because excuse me, you see people online, you see their pages, you see, I'm saying, making over $10,000 monthly as a teen in high school. Like, bro, it's so normalized nowadays to see kids, you know what I'm saying, like having all this bread. But what you fail to realize is that how long it took them, right? This shit will not happen overnight. And as easy as their videos might seem and make it seem, I'm saying, you have to build that brand. You know what I'm saying? It takes countless days and nights to get to that point. So don't get discouraged, bro. As hard as it may seem. And what I will recommend is just taking a break out of social media too, right? Because I usually just go on Instagram or YouTube just to kind of post my daily posts, but sometimes I'll get sucked in the reels, right? Because as soon as you open TikTok, it goes straight to a video. And as soon as I open my TikTok, it's literally just fucking crazy supercars and young ass kids. So it's very discouraging. Um, I don't know. It does suck to see that, but if you keep doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, stay with your business and your goals, you will make it. And another thing I will say is you have to stick with it. Don't stop because of other things you see. You can't be starting all these other things, because if you're starting 4 different businesses at once, you are only putting focus in one of those mainly, and you'll never be able to scale those other ones. So if you do want to start other businesses, at least start one and then master that one and then go out to other ones. But doing 4 at a time or giving up and then starting another one is just, you'll never make any progress. I can say that because I've been doing this over a year now, right? Around this time is when I started trying to day trade, right, last year. And if I would have stuck with that, who knows where the fuck I would have been. But because of I saw stuff online, and also because I wasn't 18 until June, which was like a while later, so I couldn't even really invest properly, which was another problem. But you just gotta stick with it, bro. Regardless of the things, of the people, of what they will say, you gotta stick with it. You gotta see your brand, see your visions. You know what I'm saying? And don't give up on what you've seen, bro, because it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll show y'all something. Look at my wall, right? This is where I do all my work. No one my age that I know is even doing this or even thinking about this shit, right? I'm saying they're out smoking and just not focused on the bigger picture. But I've realized that I've been chosen for this, right? Through God, He has given me an opportunity for something so much greater and so much better. And these times of, I'm saying, thoughts that you're not gonna make it is, I'm saying, for something better in the future. And I know that what I'm doing now will help me, even if it's not right now. It's all building that momentum for something crazy. I'm saying something out of this world, right? Something that no one around me is gonna do because they're not having those thoughts like me. This is why I'm sober, right? This is why I went sober a while ago, but is, you know what I'm saying, females have happened and fucked me up. So, but You have to sacrifice things that you do enjoy for the bigger picture. So, that being said, I'm gonna end this off, keep it short. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope I was able to help you in some way, right? Figure out what you want to do, right? Figure out your name for that. Make sure it's not taken. Figure out your logo, designing, and all that. And then creating your social media pages around that, right? All 4 apps, like I've said: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Okay. And then you can make your website either before that or after that, right? Your selling pages, like if you're going to sell stuff, if you're doing reselling, you do OfferUp, Mercari, Marketplace, eBay, Depop. What I would recommend, right? My main pages right now are Depop and eBay. The thing about Depop is people are fucking cheap, so it's a little bit harder in there, but you know how it is. So the last thing, most important thing is sticking with it, right? You gotta stick with the business, bro. If you see the visions, you gotta stick with it regardless of what you see online. It might be hard, but you gotta stick with it, okay? And the biggest thing, keep God by your side, bro. Pray every day, pray every morning. I'm saying whatever it may be. I pray every morning, go to church every Sunday, and I've gotten some of the biggest opportunities from it. And I'm saying, every time I feel like there's weight lifted off me, I feel like I'm becoming a better person, learning stuff about myself, right? That's what it's all about. So if you've been thinking about going to church or getting closer with God, even you don't even have to go to church, I would fully recommend it. Because with God, anything is possible. Anything can be done. So keep that in your mind. Okay? So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video as always. Hope y'all have a blessed day, blessed night. Hope y'all eating good. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, catch y'all in the next video. MK Official, and I'm out. Peace.